Alright, here's the first look at the new to me 85 Camaro. Been sitting for about 7 years before I picked it up. Ran when parked, but I guess it got parked because it was having an issue with oil pressure. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But door cards are in pretty good shape. Interior is really not bad for a couple cracks in the dash, but all in all, just pretty clean car. Looks like we gotta do some work on the hinges on that side. So I took it to the car wash already. Tried to wash off a bunch of stuff. It was sitting under a tree for, I'm assuming, the entire time. Look at the inside. This is what the whole car looked like when I picked it up. Alright, so here's the first update on the 85 Camaro. We went through, vacuumed as much out as we could. Engine bay is still pretty dirty. I need to get this to probably a car wash. But we're gonna have to go through and start replacing vacuum lines because these are just crumbling apart. Interior cleaned up pretty good though. Went through and vacuumed it all out and cleaned it off. Still got to do some more vacuuming, but we got quite a bit cleaned up. And I think it came around pretty good for as long as it was sitting. This weekend's project, fuel pump, because the one in there is definitely dead. Not uncommon for a car that sits with ethanol fuel in it for as long as this one did. But the tank's drained, she's ready to go. I'm not going to film it because there's plenty of videos out there on that, and I don't have that good a camera right now, so I'll let you know how it runs, or if it runs good when it does. I want to get that done. I did get it to fire on some carb cleaner, and she does start, so I think if we get some fuel in her, she might just move under her own power. Update you here in a little while. Alright, I got the car up on jack stands, and I'm just getting my first look underneath. It's actually pretty clean under here. I mean, looks like it hit something there, but I don't see any replacement pans. I don't think this car's ever had any patch panels put in it underneath here. Like, that's probably the worst spot right there. I'm just kind of really impressed under here. Anyways, yeah, so that's the first look underneath. We're getting the fuel tank out. Go from there. Alright, so we got some updates. Just got the fuel pump in back in last night. I had a little trouble getting the connector to go on, so it took me a little bit to figure out what's going on, but that's today's update. I still got to get the exhaust put back together and finish bolting in all the rear end, but she runs. And I forgot to show you guys. She's got plenty of oil pressure. So yeah, there's the update for now. Don't know if I ever mentioned how much I paid for this car. I bought this car for $500. So, yeah. That's today's update. I'm excited.